All right. So as most of you probably noticed while I was gone, Donald Trump wasn't reinstated. Joe Biden is still the president. Mike Lindell was wrong. Q, whatever, Z, Y, they were all wrong. X, okay. Oh, you guys get it. Trump is not going to be reinstated. The Department of Homeland Security is now actually increasingly worried about the demands for violence they're starting to see from Trumpist circles if Donald Trump is not reinstated. Now, of course, you and I know Trump is not going to be reinstated. And so that's very, very concerning. There's a good Rolling Stone article, which we're going to look at, by Peter Wade, called "Diehard Trump Supporters Increasingly Demand Violence If He Isn't Reinstated. Homeland Security Warns." The Department of Homeland Security issued a warning. Believers in the false conspiracy theory that Trump will be reinstated have increased their calls for violence if the former president isn't back in the White House soon. Some conspiracy theories associated with reinstating former President Trump have included calls for violence if desired outcomes are not realized, the DHS bulletin obtained by ABC News said. The bulletin went on to say that the recent increase in public visibility of liars like the My Pillow guy Mike Lindell, by the way, check out his interview with me from a couple weeks ago, is the reason for the uptick in violent online chatter. Lindell continues to relentlessly push the big lie that the election was stolen, going so far as to say that he expects the Supreme Court to unanimously rule in favor of reinstating Trump as president in August. That's a delusional belief. Over the last few days, what has occurred is there's been much more public visibility, meaning the discussions and these theories have migrated away from being contained within the conspiracy extremist online communities to where they're being the topic of discussion on web forums or more public web forums, even within the sort of media ecosystem. That's according to a senior DHS official. The drunk on Trump crowd has been triggered so much that Homeland Security says they're concerned about the calls for violence increasing further. We have been concerned about the exact same thing. Going on to say, does this bulletin, as public visibility of the narratives increases, we're concerned about more calls to violence. Past circumstances have illustrated that calls for violence could expand rapidly in the public domain and may be occurring outside of publicly available channels. As such, lone offenders and small groups of individuals could mobilize to violence with little to no warning. The DHS added, although they do not have specifics of an imminent threat, their reporting indicates the timing for these activities may occur during August, although we lack information on specific plots or planned actions. So there's a few different things here. Number one, Donald Trump is going back to the rallies this Saturday. In fact, I'm debating. I'll tell you, it's like this stuff is so base, but I'll tell you. So Trump's doing a rally in Alabama this Saturday, 8 p.m. East, 7 p.m. Central. I'll be streaming it. There are some who believe that at this rally, Donald Trump is going to call for another insurrection and that all hell is going to break loose. That's one hypothesis. The other idea that's been floated is that at the rally Saturday, Trump will be reinstated. That's it'll be in Alabama because it's a good southern state, I guess. Who the hell knows? And Trump will be reinstated on Saturday. And there are fears that when he is obviously not reinstated Saturday, that some of the followers will take to violence immediately. I don't know what the hell is going on. So that's one piece of it. And that's part of the relevance of this particular week. Secondly, how lowbrow is it to have Trump as a hero? Like what, this is very coarse, right? This is not deep politics, but the bizarre hair and the strange tan and the idiocy. He doesn't know anything about history or economics or politics, hasn't read a book in his adult life. He's a billionaire, but he can't even get suits that look even reasonably okay. Like he's just an embarrassing mess of a person. And you really have to understand cults to understand what's going on. It's the Jim Jones stuff. I go back to the People's Temple, Road to Jonestown. Check out Jeff Gwynn's book. It's a fantastic, it's instructive history, really, about how these cult leader types end up with the followers that they have. So DHS is worried. We've been worried. And let's hope that nothing like this happens this weekend. One of our sponsors is SteadyMD Primary Care, the easier and more affordable way to do primary care. And they're giving you 50% off because you are in my audience. You just answer a few questions. SteadyMD will match you with a licensed primary care physician that's tailored to your needs. You'll have a 1-hour virtual appointment and start a meaningful relationship with your new doctor. And from then on, your doctor will be available to you by text, phone, and video chat. It's not some random doctor on call. Your SteadyMD doctor has a limited number of patients. You get the attention you deserve, and they can help you with anything your primary care doc normally would. It's very cool how it works. You don't need insurance. It's just $99 a month, no other fees or copays for visits. Take the free quiz and see which doctor is a perfect fit for you. You'll get 50% off your first month when you go to steadymd.com/Pacman. No risk, no long-term commitment. The link is right underneath the video.